Okay, Miranda, Christina, and Gloriana, I've got your work up here. I'm going to pull that out and separate it. Listen, guys, you guys, wow, you're doing good stuff here. Right down to the design and the consistency of the presentation. You guys are kicking butt, and I love it. I just love it. I'm just trying to get this to the point where, okay, that should do it, right? Yeah. Okay. So really fantastic job. I love the kind of concept using the circles. And that's pretty consistent throughout. There's a couple of pages that don't employ the circles. And just for consistency, I would recommend that we somehow do employ. I mean, even if you want to do something like page numbers in the corner in a little circle. That way, with the circle concept carries through. I think it's also a really good idea to introduce the circle concept on the front of the cover somewhere. Just where anywhere will be fine. Just kind of think about how this is going to fit into your design concept, and start to introducing. So you're introducing the font, you're introducing the color. Let's introduce the design concept as well by somehow incorporating a circle into the front cover. Good job here. Listen, I'm not necessarily going through this, bit by bit, saying, okay, you have this or you're missing this. It's incumbent upon the team to make sure that everything is present and accounted for in the final submission, which is coming up here quickly. But I do want to draw your attention, team, over here to the Welcome to Week 7 announcement. I think you guys have read this already. Yeah, you guys have read it. But it's really important, especially as we get down here towards the bottom of the announcement when we have this week's what's due this week. And then really, really, this is so important right down here. This is really, really important, especially I put this here a week early so that you guys can kind of get a look at it so you can see what we're up against next week. It's a presentation, and it's really easy. Both Jing and Screencast-O-Matic are really, really easy to use. I use Screencast-O-Matic, and as you know, I churn out videos like it's just really a straightforward process. So I consider that. Okay, back to the task at hand. Again, that stuff, guys, is in the Welcome to Week 7 announcement. So looking great. This, to a very high degree, this the problem pages here, this kind of drives the project right here. So this is fantastic. I think that this basic research is really what drives the project, as it should. I mean, basically, we can't start any design project without researching first, right? I mean, in this particular case, we are researching what causes the largest pain points to the end user, which is the buyer, right? So really good job. And of course, it's just a matter of identifying the pain points and synthesizing the pain points into your solution to eliminate those pain points. Good job. Problem. Deep dive. Outstanding. Typographic widow, guys. Your presentation has a bunch of widows. All right. Just in review, a widow is a word that sits on a line alone with no other lines. It's a big typographic no-no, and it's something that will be noticed. So you definitely want to address the widows. Where was I? Problem, deep dive. Yeah, methodology, excellent. The brand, excellent. Market analysis. Yeah, I know you guys are on top of that. This is a work in progress, so we're good here. Idea 1. Love this presentation of your ideas. I do. I love it. I mean, we're not out to save paper here, right? It's a digital presentation. There's no reason not to include all of your work in it. I mean, we don't want a 75-page. We want it to be we want it to be friendly enough that we can include it in a digital portfolio, right? But we don't want it to be too long that the person looking at it gets, bored with it, or, okay, I've seen enough. So I think that you've got a great mix here. Nice job. I love the fact that you're presenting your wireframes for each idea. Idea 2, we've got sketches. Again, Gloriana. I'm sorry, Christina, that you're sketching. Oof, wow. You're good. I think there's a couple other examples of some of the sketches, and yeah, just wow, intense. That's good stuff. Anyway, so sorry, got sidetracked by the absolute magnificent prowess of Christina's sketching. So great job, and that's okay. So we have our our sketches and then our wireframe. So we get an idea of how each of the idea, we get an idea, a look into how each of your ideas not only looks, not only the functions and features, but how it actually behaves. We get a good glimpse of that here, and that's great. So then we move to idea number 3, fantastic. Then we have, and then, you know what's so cool about this, guys, is this. Okay, so wireframes, right? Wireframes. You guys are smart, and I'm going to tell you why. This is going to really, really ring so true in your presentation. So scenarios, there's your circles again, personas. Okay, personas, circles again, outstanding, final solution, prototype, testing, outstanding. Then we get to the actual mock-ups of your prototype, right? And we have, guess what? The circle concept again. So what you've done is you've incorporated the concept from your ideas for the app into your presentation for the app. That's smart stuff, guys. I am so impressed with your foresight. Just good stuff. Good work, guys. Okay, so we are exactly where we need to be. So as mentioned, great job. And all we need to do from here is to get into week 7, especially down towards the bottom, figure out who's going to present, figure out, it won't take you long. There's some tutorials here. It's so easy to use both of these. So you're gonna love it. Also, gosh, you guys, when you're done learning how to use these, you can use this. I always encourage students to use videos in their discussion boards and things. So yeah, whatever, food for thought, right? But anyways, so great job. If you have any questions at all, team, let me know. But yeah, you guys are right in there, right in the thick of things. So very nice work. Thank you.